He lived in a Wooden Gate Lane, Birmingham, a quiet street, respectable facade. But behind the closed door, James Shand was grooming, assaulting and exploiting children. And today we bring you a full receipt, full breakdown on how one man committed 12 separate offences, and finally the system finally caught up to him. His name is James Shand, 57-year-old man, who was convicted on 12 counts ranging from sexual assault to inciting a child under 13 years old to engage into sexual activity. He pleaded guilty on 5 of them, and the rest, the court had to prove it. Now let's break down the charges, not just headline, the actual legal counts. Here's the charges on your screen right now. So, count 1, sexual assault on female. The list goes on. I'm going to try to read as many as possible, but I'm not going to finish all of them. Sexual activity in presence of a child, 13-year-old girl, a 13-year-old person. Well, yeah, person. Sexual assault on a female. Sexual assault on a female again. Incite girl underage, so for 13-year-old, into a sexual activity. And again, inciting girl underage, 13 years old, into sexual activity. Inciting girl underage, again, 13-year-old, sexual activity. Sexual activity on a female. Incite girl underage, again, 13-year-old. And then activity, sexual activity in presence of a child, 13-year-old. Assault on a girl under the age of 13 by touching. And again, sexual activity in presence of a child, 13 years old. So he was on a spree of sexual assaulting young girls. This wasn't just one-off. It was a pattern, a calculated, repeated abuse of system. Shand targeted girls under the age of 13. He manipulated them, coerced them, and filmed them. The court heard that he engaged into sexual activity while they were present multiple times, as I just read for you. The offences span for years. The victims were vulnerable, as you can see, by their age. And the system took their time, but finally it worked. He's behind bars now. Now let's talk about accountability. Shand is now on the sex offender register for life. He's under sexual harm prevention order and is banned from working with children or vulnerable adults. The court also issued a restraining order. But is that really enough? Because Shand is just one name. But in Birmingham, they have seen over 7,000 sex offenders in the recent years. So the question is, how many James Shand are they out there still assaulting and sexually manipulating young girls? From teachers, from teaching assistant to nursery workers, the headline keeps on coming, and the system is reactive. We don't want a reactive system, we want a prevention one. Now let's keep this thing super clear. This isn't just about one man. It's about a culture of silence. It's about a loophole in the safeguarding, and it's about the need of mandatory reporting, digital surveillance, and community awareness. Experts are now saying that schools need a better training, parents need a better tool, and predators need to know that they will be caught if they were to even think of doing such a thing like this. I mean, I did promise you receipt at the start of this video, so here's my receipt. As I showed you, court report confirmed that 12 counts were charged. Sentencing breakdown to 17 years in prison. Sex offenders register span over lifetime. And training order is indefinite. So he's gonna have all these things on his system for the rest of his life. So this was not speculation. This is a fact. James is now behind bars. But the scars, of course, remains on the victim, on the family, on the community. Justice, of course, was served, but it took its time. I'm Baraka, and this is Newsroom. We are decoding headlines, one truth at a time. So subscribe to the Newsroom right now for more news like this. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.